Alright, got another challenge lock to do. Got this quick set gold one here. C-clip's not on very well. Whatever, we'll come to that. Looks like the front's been gouged out a bit to make that a bit harder to tension from the front, but not really. Sparrow's bar here fits nicely. That's as far as I've gotten with this lock. Found a tensioner. Here it is, called Bucktooth by Average Picker. There you can see the very bucktoothy key. So holds up to its name. So there we go. So got my nice custom pick here for Butcher's block. So this will fit on this piece of warding nicely. If I need to, we can ledge down from this bottom section, but I think we'll be able to get those front ones without it. So just see how we go. Good click there. Oh, that'll be a false set. Push one and it still counter rotates, so push it again. Alright, seems to have stopped. One, counter rotates, springing out. Two again, yep. Right. Oh, there's a good counter rotate click. Here's a good one there. Another tap on two. Quite an interactive pick. There we got one there. Alright, got it, but it sounded like something dropped in the process. See if we can find what that was. Feels like it was two. Yup. Alright, 1, 2 feels set. And there's 5. 5's up now. Back into our false set, and there we open. Last final click on one. Yeah, some good spool action on that. Lots of back and forth. Let's get that out of the vise. And got this one. So we have got a key, so we'll lock that back up. This C-clip off. That way. Oh, I didn't notice that. It has ground into it as well. Bucktooth on the side. Lightly engraved in. Alright. Key. Key does work nicely. Somewhere around here I had there it is, a shim. Slide that in. And follow. Alright. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pins. It looks like it used to have some construction holes, but they've been filled up for safety, so that's good. Let's get that out. So there's how they sit in the gore. So you can see they all need quite a bit of lifting. Action on everything. And definitely the biggest amount there. So that's it. Sometimes looking at a key is not super helpful. Like it would look like maybe from that most of these are going to be close to zero lift, but actually they pretty much all needed a fair bit of work. So it's hard to, keys don't really always help you much other than, we know pin 2 or 3 is going to need quite a bit of lift, which is true. Anyway, let's see what we got on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If anything, looking at the key will do you more harm than good. It leads you to make bad decisions based on what you think you know from looking at a key versus what you can feel. Always trust what you can feel more than what you can see. Anyway, core's fine, nothing there. Got some little overset traps on every pin here. Okay, let's see what we got for drivers. Slide the shim back out. Alright, pin 1. Nice serrated spool thing. And spring. Pin 2's been made out of a key pin. Again, some nice serration spool type stuff. Three. Spring variation as well. I can chop that one, but it probably goes that way. Spring. Another deep spool, and what we got on the back? Another pin that looks like it's been made out of a key pin. Which is fine, nothing wrong with that. And spring. Alright, so all springs are the same except the one on except the one on number 2. There's our housing. Nothing fancy in there. Yeah, so all pins modified, which is always nice to see, even if it doesn't always make a lot of difference. Especially on these key pins like this one here. See how this groove's really low down? So it's just standard. So if you overset this, it'll behave like a normal pin. You really need to overset it a very long way before that's going to engage in and have an effect. So, whereas see this one's right up the top. So you overset that even a little bit and that spooling section will trap you. Same as this one, you know, you're going to have to overset that a very long way before you get down into this section. So they're not perhaps super effective. But yes, so there we go. Those are the pins. It's quite nice drivers there. They definitely all worked, very interactive. Lots of counter rotation, back and forth clicks. It's good. Dropped a few pins a couple of times. Pretty reasonable challenge, look. Bucktooth, average picker.